Welcome, everybody. This is Uncle Rick from Chronic Noise. Metal Mondays coming at ya. We did a weekend, or a Thursday, Friday, Saturday in London for Venue Times Venue, which is put on by Indie Week in Toronto. Had a fabulous time. Yeah, much to talk about, to be quite honest. I was robbed. That's one thing that happened. I mean, such a good show, and at the same time, you wouldn't think so, but all of a sudden, boom. Yeah, I was legit fucking jacked. Right, luggage from my car, right from the Hilton fucking hotel. Okay, so we'll catch up on that later on. Let me know if you can hear my voice all right. I'm keeping the mic a little bit away instead of speaking right into it as usual. I want to just test whether I'm eating the mic and don't need to be that close. If I'm all right where I am or even less, then we'll see what's up. Yeah, talk amongst yourself. I was robbed. First song of the night has got to be brand spanking new We Are Human. We Are Human. Used to be Misguided Aggression. Those fucking guys are my boys. I love them. Every time I get a chance to book them, I do. Anytime that somebody sees them, they're just fucking banging their heads and shaking their heads at what the fuck am I looking at. Johnny stomping the fucking ground with his psychotic bass wailings. Anyway, this is brand new by We Are Human. Been waiting forever. This is The Swamp.
What?
Hey, Leo. Some call you a god, some call you a beast. Fuck yeah. Brand new. We Are Human. That's The Swamp. Heard here, premiered on Metal Mondays. Leonidas, Nick Weaver, Tyler, Jesse, Drew. Welcome, everyone. So I go down there for 3 days. I'm staying at the Hilton. I know I got 2 days that I'm staying in a swanky upper place, but because of a hockey convention that was going on, I knew that on the second day I had to level down to a different floor, to a different room. And because I could not, when I checked out the second morning, on when I was supposed to check out of room 15 or out of 1505, I went downstairs with my luggage, and she said, "Well, you can't check into your new room until 4 o'clock." And I said, "Okay, well, I've got to go. We're doing a convention anyway, doing a Q&A down at the Tap Center. So anyway, yeah." She says, "No problem. Your car's in the parking lot, right?" And I said, "Yep." She said, "Okay." So I said, "Well, I'll throw my luggage in there and I'd be back at 4 o'clock." So I got back at 4 o'clock, went to the car to get my luggage, and we're going to play a brand new song by Seagrave right now. This is Sanctifier. Stay tuned. This song is so sick. Melodic fucking chorus. Paired with the heavy. Yeah, they should have.
Forever you,
Seagrave Sanctifier. Brand new Metal Mondays. Yeah, brand new Seagrave Sanctifier. Yes, I went there and I looked, and thank goodness my windows weren't smashed. But when I got there, the little lock thing, the little silver thing that all four of them go down when you go boop, boop, and that's what I did, and I heard them all go click. So only one was up. Now it's been suggested to me that people have things that can just go in and give it a yank up. I have a fucking hard time believing that street people, then again, that was just my guess, that it was somebody homeless or whatever, because I mean, put it this way, if they smashed the window, the camera is right on my fucking vehicle, and this was broad daylight. It was 11 o'clock in the day. I put my shit there, went over, did my thing for a few hours, come back, and lo and behold. Anyway, that's how that went, and the police were called, and she said she'd let me know, so I drove to Walmart, replaced all my toiletries. I lost a boatload of stuff like fucking handheld camcorder, all my plug-ins and chargers, probably about a quarter ounce of weed, a bunch of spacers, different colored ones, because I didn't know what I was. I'm quite the woman for fashion, because even though they're just band t-shirts and pants, I took 3 pairs of pants, 2 pairs of shorts, 3 pairs of socks, underwear, fucking 3. I took 2 hoodies and Jupiter Hollow and fucking Resistor, and then I was given a Born Riot hoodie. Well, bye-bye. And, yeah, that's how that went. Anyway, this is brand spanking new from fucking Sky Caught Fire. To be continued. Games. That was just something short and sweet off the brand new EP from Sky Caught Fire. That song was called Games. It is literally like a minute and 20 seconds or something like that long. And I thought, oh, it's probably just some ambient shit or whatever. And when I listened to it, it was a short little fucking song. And I thought, hey, me likey. So, bueno. So, like I said, went to Venue Times Venue, had a great time. I went out that night after replacing my toiletries and licking my wounds. Went out and had a fabulous time at all the bars. Holy Diver, Seven Socials, Rum Runners, fucking many, many more. Wolf Performance Hall, where I saw Mo Berg and Chris Coster from Glorious Sons, ex-Glorious Sons, Dave Bedini from Real Statics, and Bridget Fry from fucking from Housewife. And how I remember all that without fucking writing it down is beyond me. I'm a savant for music, I guess. Anyway, saw those guys, saw a ton of fucking bands, indie bands, punk bands, bands with fucking didgeridoos and saxophones. Well, not the didgeridoo parts, but you know what I mean, like 7-piece sax bands. Nick, I got to see The Wilderness with Nicholas. He used to be in Seducing Medusa way back in the ANAF days. In any case, saw them. They're so good. They're like a Mumfords and Sons, right down your fucking lane. So good. All the bands. Saw some amazing Avalon Stone. Gonna play some of her later on. What a sweetheart. And the band kicks major ass. Fucking oh my God, Harley Olivia, another female fronted hard rock type of thing, a la Sumo Psycho or who did I just say? Avalon Stone. Sorry, which we booked at Gainfest last year. Nick had the wisdom to book them. A little slow unloading the gear off, I think, off the stage or something like that. But no matter, the band is a great band. And last night or the other night when I saw them, there was no chance of that because it was shared drums and a space the size of a desk. So anyway, yeah, went out and had a great old time. Spent a lot of time with Rob Butterwick from Treading Zero. We hung out all 3 nights, smoked joints in between fucking bands, had a grand old time. Tons of great bands like No Exceptions and fucking Playing God and fucking Travesty and a lot that I'm not going to play tonight because I just can only play 13 to 14 songs and squeeze it in that hour. Not to mention, not all of the bands. There was only a small percentage were heavy, and the rest of the 60 bands were all a mix of rock right on through to Indian, shoegaze, if you will. In any case, like I said, I mentioned Avalon Stone. I was going to play one of her kick-ass songs. She's got a new song right now called Cliffhanger. Even told her I was going to play that, but I told her that I loved this song called Harder that they played. In fact, I listened to it on repeat in the car 2 or 3 times and over the last day or two, and I decided we're going to play Harder tonight. This is Avalon Stone.
Getting up in the morning, my mind doesn't stray from the bed. Yeah, fear, it paralyzes and it occupies my head. Because once I'm awake, there's no excuses left. Yeah, there's not much left of me. I am unraveling like a thread. It's getting harder than it used to be. Days getting longer. All I do is sleep. So don't you tell me that some things are change, 'cause I don't see no other way. It's getting harder than it used to be.
I figured you must have, Nick.
Yeah.
Jesse Murphy in the house.
Too much too early, too much too soon, yeah. Awareness is painful, and I am mourning for my youth. I was naive and free. My presence could fill up a room, yeah. You might not believe me, but I am trying to tell you just that it's harder than it used to be. Days getting longer. All I do used to be. Than it used to be. Than it used to be. Than it used to be. Yeah, than it used to be. So don't you tell me that some things are easy to change, 'cause I don't see no other way. It's getting harder than it used to be. Than it used to be.
Harder, Avalon Stone. And I can tell you one thing, hearing that recording, which is a tight recording, done professionally, everything's great about it, but we just saw them live in a small setting, sweaty, everybody's fucking crammed in. She was kicking ass with her vocals through that. The guitar player shredded through the whole fucking song every given chance. The drummer was doing fills. So let's just say that the live recording of this would be major to have and to shop out there. But yeah, loved those guys. Avalon Stone is a great band, rising up the ladder right now. So keep your eye on her. I am just basically doing a recap of the weekend, not in any specific order, just some of the bands that stood out, some of the bands that I'm going to have into Guelph or that we've already had in Guelph, like this one here, Junko Daydream. This is a remix of one of their songs called Emptied Out, but I love those guys, and when I caught their set Thursday night, they were fucking amazing. They played with Falls for the Elderly, Travesty, and No Exceptions, and that was a stellar night. Chatted with Edie a little bit. We had a really good time. The whole venue times venue experience is great. I encourage bands to get out there and play. Subscribe. Put in your submissions to get on it for next year. And if you're a promoter, you want to check into it. If you're looking into getting into a band or into the business end of it, come out and check out the workshops that they do. I sat through all of them, and I'm just a promoter, but I learned shit all the way through of the do's and don'ts. Spoke with Martin Atkins from fucking Ministry, Pigface. What else is he in? 9 Inch Nails for a little while. Anyway, drumming. He chatted with us via a Skype thing for about an hour on all the different things they do, VIP packages, t-shirt deals, how to make money off of, like, there was just lots of clever ways for that works on all levels for bands that are starting out and they're crying about not making no money at their shows. They could actually be making money on their brand. I'm not one to speak. Nick would know, because I seem to repel money, or I'd be doing the same thing. But keep in mind, 2025 could change things around. Now that Donald Trump's in, I might just fucking get greedy. Anyway, more to talk about my suitcase missing. I mean, obviously I went and I watched a bunch of bands and I was licking my wounds and thinking, fuck, when I check out of the hotel, the Hilton that they put us up in fucking doesn't even have security for the fucking, that's another story. Anyway, Emptied Out by Junko Daydream.
my belt. Best keep the carpet red for when you round me. When it become about me. Now that my name just matters, all of a sudden they just can't live without me. When did it come about me? Cause no one ever gave me help when I was by myself. They left me drowning, it was never about me. Reflection of yourself and getting left behind. You cling on to what's left, struggle self-respect. Knowing when you're next up, almost lost a sense of self. Lacking in my self-love, remember when they pressed us. Had to practice self-defense, saying that they got X'd out. Coping never kept up, had to bring my people up. Pops told me to share the wealth, hard enough to go alone. Harder not to blame myself, hardest when it's close to home. Clearest when the sins atone, clearest when the sins atone. She got me good, you got me good. You got me good. You got me good. You got me. I'm broken up now. I can't tell well. I'm choking up silly. I'm now a broken heart already. Still you aren't happy. Maybe it's 'cause you're crazy. I'm not even with you, and still you control me. Divorced from you, I'm divorced from everything. 'Cause I'm empty, I'm shaking now. I couldn't maybe sing this hit right. Every time you're alone, I'm empty, I'm shaking now. Afraid of my former self. 'Cause you got me good.
Yeah, that was fucking cool. I love that. That was a remix, mind you. Earlier, Jesse Murphy got on there. Check out Jesse's, if you're into blues, Jesse Murphy Trio. Jesse is also in Living Patterns and X Destroy the Prophet, I guess you could say. They put it in a blender, shook it around, dumped it out, and Living Patterns come out. So now you have a song that's been mixed and done by Kyle from Counterparts, which would be fucking rad, man. Sweet. The last couple Counterpart songs I've heard have just been perfect. Just like they just jumped right back in. They took like a whatever year breather and then just poop right back in. Those guys are fucking Trey cool. Anyway, love that. Junko Daydream and Jesse, if you want to send me what's up with LP, I would be glad to play it on Metal Mondays. We can sync it with the release of yours. I don't want to push you guys or any band. When you're ready to release something, you release it. I wanted to release the We Are Human song a week or two ago, and Ben's like, we're just hanging on and we're getting artwork done and we want to and I'm like, hey, fuck, that's absolutely what a band should do. You do what you want to do. Uncle Rick is just ready to fucking receive the oral pleasure, the audio pleasure. So with that said, I mentioned We Are Human. We Are Human will be headlining a show in Brantford for Chronic Christmas, December 7th, Brandy's Kitchen and Bar on King George Road. We've only got 3 bands, and that's for a reason. We want to have just a relaxing, not too many bands. Just so we've got Clever Tongue, we've got Derev, and we've got We Are Human closing the show out. That's Brandy's Kitchen and Bar in Brantford. We're not doing tickets for it. It's an 80 cap. You show up or you don't show up, and it's a fucking great little place. Awesome food. And yeah, in fact, there's a sign on the window that literally says not friends, just not strangers, just friends you haven't met yet. I liked it. Anyway, December 7th, that will be, I will be playing it in a few minutes. Clever Tongue. It will be Derev from Toronto that I'm going to play in a second here, and it will be We Are Human, whose song I played at the top of the night here. So if you want to check the playlist out, or you can go to Spotify or any of your socials, and they've just released it last night at midnight, so it is everywhere. That's The Swamp by We Are Human. This is Tarab by Derev. I absolutely love these fucking guys. Check it out.
Lines drawn to border circle to take you where you belong. For every light that shines, the darkness, a shadow is reborn. The veil you wear has fallen. Truth and lies and burst. No longer wrong or right. The bounds you marked are the ones you crossed. Another martyr grants his soul. From hero to ashes, precious sons from their mother's stone, defending what was called home. Antiquity carved in blood, a culture thrives on war. Brother killing brother to
Sonic City Records. Cheers and welcome.
burn their shelters down, build a higher wall.
Crude. Sorry.
How high you soar,
My eyes are so shit. Sorry about that, Sonic. I am satiated. Yeah. To me, just hang on. To me, that's nice prog. It's well put together. It depends on the tone that you like for your music, but definitely I'm a fan of like Carnival and some of those prog rock bands and prog metal bands, if you will. Antimatter, I don't know if anybody knows them or not. Sleep Token's got a slight bit in there. Tom from Atria has a band called Scathe that's a bit Perfect Circle-ish, and this fella reminds me a little bit like Tom Emons, our own from Ontario. So I'm just huge on supporting the sounds that I like and think that I will bring them to my markets to see if people like them, and that's all. That's what's up. So, yeah. Anyway, one of the bands, again, I slipped right into them, and I'm going to, actually... Oh, I guess it's only 1 second. No Exceptions was a band that last year when I got asked to play Venue Times Venue, or not play, but be on a panel, I went down to London, and I missed them that night because I didn't catch the whole weekend. This year I was able to catch them, and great bunch of guys who, I met them last year, but I didn't get to see them play. Watched their set this year. Like I said, they played on the same set as Travesty, Junko Daydream, and Falls for the Elderly, which we will be playing tonight. No Exceptions. This is one of the songs that I thought kicked ass off of their EP. This is Hope This Hurts.
You please tell them to bring their poison. Make sure to say something for me. I won't let you win. I'll make sure to survive. I'll take you down the way till vengeance has its night. Gods will kill you, but I'll tear you apart. I'm dancing with the wind.
Hey, Damien.
Survive.
hope this hurts. No exceptions. London, Ontario. Just one of the many. There was 60 bands over 7 venues over 3 days. Now, I know one guy who's done that before, Nick Weaver, and he's done it bigger than that before. And it's a lot of fucking work, and it's a lot of bands to get through. Even as a person who goes to the shows, it's a lot of, let's say you had a pass to go all through, or whenever you go to, say, a Vans Warped Tour, not to compare them, but there's so many bands, that's my point, is that you can't catch every band. So you literally just do the best you can, and, yeah, you know. The reason for that, Drew, basically is because we are doing what was venue times venue, and there were a few bands that did the screaming thing. Not a lot of them, but that is something that we need to pry the door open a little bit bigger. I pitched Kitty to be in there for next year. I mean, let's face it, you know the business. They're looking for radio accessibility. Once you get in there, once you kick the door open, you can, do a little bit more freedom. But it's great. All of the bands are fucking tight. I like I said, I've always went along with all kinds of music, especially when it's my friends and locals that I could bring out and have a party with, whatever community, be it Guelph, Brantford, Hamilton, wherever Chronic Noise could do something, London, Tilsonburg, like fucking Woodstock, whatever. I just want to make sure that we're bringing talent to the people, and, period. Anyway, that was Hope This Hurts. No exceptions. This is... No. I'm going to play some Clever Tongue. And because they don't have any socials, I've got this piece of music that is basically them. And, it's cool. But it's just not even on Spotify or YouTube or SoundCloud or Ping Pong or Ding Dong or... Anyway, this is clever. Here's how new and unbirthed it is. This song doesn't even have a title, but it's a cool fucking song. It's a 2-piece right now, but I happen to know that they already are working fully with the singer. They just the timing didn't work out for this show for the singer to be there. So they're going to do it instrumental, just like they've done my last 2 shows, which I love. So check this out, Clever Tongue. I'm a poor DJ. Tasty solo time. This is Ryan Raymer. He was the guitar player of Ending Tyranny. And I can tell you, that Clever Tongue song and whole set is a pleasure to fucking stand there and watch those guys play. Culia's played in a lot of local bands, drummed in some, played guitar in some. I remember booking him when he was 15. Now he's fucking 31. And that's insane. Anyway, he says, "Hey, Pops, I got a fucking new band." And I go, "With who?" And he says, "Ryan Raymer." He said, or Reimer, I'm not sure how you pronounce it. He says, "I'm fucking jamming out with him and it's metal." And I said, "Well, yeah, he plays with Ending Tyranny. It's going to be heavy as fuck." And he goes, No, you'll like it. It's tasty. Like, not Ending Tyranny was fucking fabulous, but it's not death metal is what he meant. So in any case, that was Clever Tongue. They're opening the show up on Saturday, December 7th at Brandy's in Brantford. More information on any Chronic site you go on, any Gain site you go on, as long as it's not Gain cleaning the stuff you put in your washing machine. Anyway, this song is by a band called Thunderer. That's right, because that puts us back into London, Ontario, where I was at Venue Times Venue, and I got robbed. Is anybody still on here that I was talking about getting robbed? Let me know if you are. I got to continue the story, because it kind of went like the next morning I come down the elevator and I come out and the girl's standing there and she goes, "Oh, I'm so sorry, sir. But otherwise, how was your stay?" And I said, am I being filmed right now? Because that sounds like a funny question. Like, it was not a good stay. It was, it was fine that it was paid for me, but I didn't expect to get robbed in your parking lot. And I said, by the way, I paid, I had to use a credit card so I could have incidentals covered, meaning, and when I asked what that was, so any damages or things stolen I might do to their hotel. And she said, "Yes, sir, that's right." And I said, "Okay, well, what about I park my car in your property that's got cameras and security, and I'm going to guess that you're not responsible for any lost or stolen items, correct?" And she just stared at me for a second. I am only an employee," she said. And I said, I totally get that. I'm not even trying to harsh your gig. I'm just saying it's ironic, isn't it? And I said, "Anyway, have a nice day." And we'll play a Thunderer song. These guys are ex-Skullfist. I guess they used to be called Skullfist. Drew knows probably more about them than I do. This is All or Nothing. They were a fun fucking band. That drummer with the two fucking high cymbals, he was the Lemmy Kilmister of fucking drummers with those two high cymbals. And he was the main singer with a high-pitched voice. Wow. He was fucking, the band was great. Thunderer. It's old school style, but check it out. All or Nothing. And if I could do it in a falsetto, I'd go, yeah. Yeah. I can tell you, man, holy fuck. They were a great band. They were a great band to watch. The guitar player seemed like that every 2 seconds he was running out to the front and just doing a little noodle. So it was a lot of fun. And Nick, I don't want to put words in anybody's mouth. Maybe I said, yeah, I know you only work here or whatever, but anyway, so I proceed to hop in the car and I look down on the phone and I see that Dee had messaged and asked what's my ETA, and I had been gone for 3 days, so my lovely wife has no problem letting me go, and she encourages, hey, if they're putting you up and you're having the blast and you're seeing all these bands and it could help your future, maybe you could get out of what you're doing now and get into it. Like, man, I love that girl. Anyway, so I go and I figured no sense of texting her. I'm just going to give her a call and I'll work my way down Dundas to look for fucking, I don't know, eyeball back and forth to see if I see my fucking little suitcase with the fucking couple of red tie and a green tie on it for, you know, when at the airport, when you see it going around and around and around and all that stuff. Anyway, here's another band that I saw that night called Born Riot. I am definitely bringing them to Guelph. This is called Shame. Yeah, they would.
Shady, bleeding to breathe. Walking around in a fogged out
Yeah. Okay, so like I said, that was Born Riot. And Drew, that is because this is a Cam Carpenter band, and he knows how to pick them. Like, those guys fucking are ready to fucking go. Like, and every song, the good thing about the style of their music is it is that the songs don't all sound the same. They're not cookie cutter. I guess that could be good or bad, because if one is a hit, then all of them would be a hit, right? But all of the songs are just good, hard-edged songs, mid-paced. At first, when I listened to them, they sounded Stone Temple Pilotish, and when I went to see them, they sounded like a King's X with less vocals. Like, they were real groove rock and had some good shit going. Anyway, yeah, really, really cool guys. They're from Sarnia. Anyway, let's roll right along. I've got 2 bands left, and oh yeah, right. So this is where the story gets just slightly interesting. Who's still with me? I got my wife on the phone with me, and I'm telling her I'm on my way home, and I thought I'd call rather than text, and that there was a Timmy's about 5 minutes down Dundas. So while I'm driving there, I'm going to look back and forth, and just see if I can see my little green suitcase with fucking 2 ribbons on it. And I'm driving down the road, and Dee says, yeah, I'm sure that you're not going to find it, but I feel so bad for you that you got robbed. And I said, yeah, like, who knows? I hope it's not some punks. I hope to God that if I seen it, or if I knew who had it, I hope it is homeless people, because it's basically only clothes in there. I mean, mind you, it was my fucking Jupiter Hollow hoodie, the hat, my Chronic Noise beanie, my hat that you hadn't made for me, Nick, my fucking Resistor hoodie, the Born Riot hoodie that Cam Carpenter gave me the night before. Fucking, like, clothes that I felt were important, like I had said earlier. All replaceable, just sentimental value, as the same for my camcorder, $150, no big, but still a violation, right? I thought if a couple punks did it, then I'd be pissed. But then if it was a homeless guy, I'm thinking, hey, at least I'm fucking dressing somebody out there or whatever, and then he's got an extra thing on wheels with a handle to pull his fucking shit around. Anyway, so I'm driving, talking to my wife, and I said, okay, let me go. There's a Timmy's up here. And then all of a sudden, Nick, tell me these guys don't sound like Seducing Medusa. Bells for the Elderly. Cell Phone. That's what that one's called. They played at Ryfest Studio, Ryfest 2023, I believe. I know they did. And it was fucking awesome. So, yeah, man, those are like a sick band, too. They're fucking jumping all over the place. They definitely brought the heat in London. Like I said, Travesty opened. No Exceptions played, which we played earlier. And then these guys played. And then fucking Junko Daydream closed. And it was fucking... It was a tight set of bands. Anyway... so all of a sudden I go, honey, fuck, there's my fucking suitcase. And I fucking, all of a sudden I pull over and she's like, honey, call the police. And I'm going, no fucking way. My heart's just beating. And there's a bum. Well, sorry. There's a man, a homeless person, and he's hunched over in a little squat doorway, a little narrow one, and it's on Dundas, and it's like, there's a length of about 7 or 8 blocks that's terribly bad for that, heartbreaking. Anyway, he's hunched over with a coat over his fucking head, and it isn't even look like he's, I can see his feet, that's about it. But right beside him is my fucking suitcase, and I know that because it's got the 2 ribbons on it for when you're go to the airport and you see it and it's your luggage because you got the green one and the red one. And that's exactly what the fuck I had. So Dee's going, I'm going, no, I fucking got to go deal with this. And I hang up. And I parked the fucking car, and I almost legit hit a fucking another bum. And he's like, fucking watch it, fuck. I said, sorry, sir. I got to get my fucking door locked and get my door locked. I'm trying to read the comments, but I gotta not do that. I'm trying to get my fucking door locked and run over there, but it's not like that guy is going anywhere. And I thought, my heart's beating. I'm a fucking passive guy, but I want my fucking bag, and I want to, and basically I walked up, I go, hey, bud, and no response, zero response. And I loudly said, hey, bud, and never touched him or did anything, and he never moved, just as if he was a piece of furniture. So I reached down, grabbed the handle, and I was just going to play the next song, but I'm not going to do that this time. I grabbed the handle of my suitcase and just walked away, put it in the fucking van, or whatever I got it, SUV, and drove away down Dundas and figured I'll stop at that Tim Hortons and open it up and see what's in it. And I could tell that by the weight, or the lack of, that it didn't have much in it, but I could feel also that it wasn't empty, like when I brought it upstairs and it was empty feeling. So I knew there was still something in it. And I didn't know if a fucking dog would jump out at me, or I never even thought of that. What if it was a live animal? And then I fucking go to I open up the zipper, and it smells like piss and cigarettes and not fucking nice at all. And only things I got back out of all the things that I mentioned was this, my Jupiter Hollow hoodie, my Jupiter Hollow toque, my Chronic Noise toque. Nick, I got my toque back, by the way, through that whole story. The one that Nick sent me. Fuck, I treasure that fucking, cherish that fucking toque. Anyway, got that back, a pair of underwear, a pair of socks, and my hair gel. And other than that, that was it. Thing was empty, and good night, Irene. And I thought, fuck. So I zipped it back up. Oh, you know what else? A bunch of hockey cards and some kids' clothes in a fucking no frills bag tied up. And so he had jacked another car as well. So I fucking, by the way, before I did that, before I even went to the trouble of opening it, I didn't even think to consider I wonder if I should call the police. Now I'm thinking this all after. Anyway, I didn't do that. I went home and said to my wife, this is what's happened. She goes, well, I can't believe you got it back. I was afraid you were going to get fucking shanked or something like that. And I said, for real. So but I'm good. I go downstairs. I throw all the shit into the into the washing machine. Good fucking 2 cups of, of soap. And because I want that smell out. And I'm throwing the fucking suitcase away. But anyway, started the wash, and then I thought, I'm throwing the suitcase away. I better unzip. I got one more song left. I better unzip the fucking pockets. And stupid me, I'm not even thinking there could have been a fucking hypodermic in there. Or a needle or something. No, I know that there could have been a sharps in there that I don't even know about. And I zip the thing open and I stick my hand down in, and there was something. It was a fucking, what I can only assume, because I've never owned or seen one really, was a crack pipe. Long stem, about 4 inches long, with a ball of glass on the end, like the whole thing's glass, obviously, with a tiny hole in it, and the bottom was all black and fucking crusted, and I'll tell you my thoughts on that right after this song. This is the last song of the night, Playing God. So, you know what? I solved my own fucking crime, didn't I? This is Playing God, DMT. That's a real story, too. Not even exaggerating one fucking iota. For anybody who's been listening along through the night, I was jacked, and I found my perpetrator, got my gear back, minus the what was inside my suitcase. It was gone. But I solved my own crime, didn't I? Cops haven't even fucking called me yet. Well, they're going to have to check a camera, sir. I bet he doesn't even remember he actually had a suitcase. He might wonder where his crack pipe is. That's about it. He got some of my weed. I got your crack pipe, buddy. These guys are fun AF to watch. get them back, Jess? I love this because these three guys keep it low key, no showing off, just very tasty. Hell yeah. Playing God. Yeah, no. Okay, so my final take on that, since we don't have any more songs, there was one more that I was going to play, but if I can't find it in a couple of seconds, then I'm just going to slide on by. Anyway, what I was going to say is that to me, it really doesn't even matter about the stuff. Like, it's sentimental value. I'm not mad at the guy. I'm not mad at the guy at all. Like, I mean, I should be. I like, his crack pipe tells me that it would be easy to deduct that his habit of getting crack is by stealing stuff, and all he has to do is minimalistically survive so he can. But that's not his goal. That's not what he wants to do. So, to me, that's somebody's dad, somebody's brother, somebody's son, and that's, again, like, I can't fix all that stuff, but I can't be mad at, some people might have said, I'd fucking wake that guy up and be, fucking, what's the sense, right? What's the sense? Like, I mean, I grabbed my bag, I should have just even fucking just drove on, but it was only because I had my camcorder in there, my handheld, and a few incidentals that were not any big deal, but you know, it was a violation. It was my shit. But in the end, I'm more, you know, honestly, when I think about it, if anything, it's a sad situation that's where we're at, that the desperation level is there. If anybody, I'm mad at the Hilton for not accepting any onus on the fact that I'm on their property, or at least their leased property, so they can house their people. But they got a guy and they got a camera. So what are you paying the guy and the cameras for? My car was parked at a camera, right? Fucking. So anyway, whatever. And again, I haven't heard nothing from them, but I've solved my, like, Columbo, solved my own fucking crime, because I thought, there was a part of me thinking, if it's not kids that jacked it or somebody else, like crackheads or what, well, I just figured it was somebody in need for whatever. And so when I look back and forth, and there it was. What's the chances of that? I think the city of London is failing, because Dundas is horrible. It's easily, if you collected them up, it's easily matches what Hamilton's got going on, which is sad. It's so unsanitary. It's so undergrade of what we should be letting any people live. I mean, but then again, I'm bitching about that. We fucking shit on anybody, don't we, and turn our backs, because we're not even looking after the natives or any anyway, that's not what we're doing here. We're doing music. I am, in fact, going to play one more song. I know exactly which one it's going to be now, because I've just changed me fucking mind. I have. Here it comes. I think Jesse knows which one it's going to be. I would be a horrible DJ. Thanks, everybody. Didn't mean to keep you extra long with my story. I'm good with it. I'm cleansed. My life's charmed. That guy's life. That's what the government says. To basically anything and everything. That was the new We Are Human, and if you want any more of that, you're just going to have to come to Brantford on December 7th, because I just shut that shit down. But then again, you could just go to Spotify and check out the playlist or do whatever you got to do. Again, thank you everybody for joining in. I really appreciate that. Thank you, Nick, for steering the car down the road. Jesse, as usual, you guys are great. Crimson Asphalt, boom. What do I gotta say? We got a good life. Count your blessings. See you Wednesday, Drew. See you Wednesday for sure. Yeah. So, yeah, like I said, that all happened, and onwards it goes, and let's just take care of each other and do the best you can. Enjoy your music. Get out to live shows. Come and check Chronic Christmas Brantford out December 7th. Check all the socials that I have. I'll check all the socials that you guys have. Gain TV, I see you. Everybody, thank you for coming out. Again, Drew, yes, I will see you on Wednesday. I feel like there's something more I wanted to say about that incident, and I can't. There was one other thing that was kind of jabbing at me, and I can't remember what it was, but I'm sure it's... Oh, I know what it was. God damn it. I thought that my memory was like totally going. If it only takes me that long, I could keep smoking weed. No. So, what was it? No, joking. It was about 10 years ago, around this time, that when Auras was playing, just a junior Auras, they were just really getting going. Maybe 10, 12 years ago. And they fucking were opening up for We Came as Romans. That were playing at Call the Office, and I thought, oh, that's going to be a good show. Rowan, you want to go with me? And I had a fucking nice little Canon camera, but it was luckily at the time only $300. And anyway, I go in there, and we go in, and we're snapping pictures, and we're having a great old time while Auras is playing, and they come out, and they put all, their shit away and everything, and the one vehicle was a family van of theirs. They parked right beside us, who also had a family van, and we all went back in. We were outside talking, good show, great show, hugs, yada yada. They're from the Kitchener, Guelph area, whatever, Cambridge. We all go back in. We watch. We came as Romans. Great band, really good show, great venue that don't go into anymore, and or like that's closed down. Sorry, I shouldn't say it like that. Anyway, we go back outside after the show's over, and long story short, both of our vehicles were broken into. My camera was gone, had money in the camera case, like probably $150, all sorts of band stickers and slides of like, what do you call them? I can't even think, microchips. Anyway, of pictures that I had, cards. And and their vehicle got broke into as well. Windows smashed in both of our vehicles. And they took fucking GPS and whatever they could of theirs. And it's sad. London, Ontario, keep it classy. I guess the moral of the story is leave nothing in your vehicle. Yes, I am a rube. For anybody out there in YouTube land who thinks that, well, that fucking guy is an idiot. Yeah, I guess, right? Or that guy is ignorant to the ways of street people, I guess. But that guy also solved his own fucking crime. Boom. So, and I didn't really solve anything as much as deducted that it was a Dundas street because they don't branch off and they don't go far for whatever reasons. For 3 days, I saw the habits of so I basically was on the watch out, and who would have known that 3 or 4 blocks from the hotel, there he was. There it was, because I don't even know what was connected to those feet. But here's the last thing I'll say. One of the things in the suitcase that I lost was a pair of pants that I had, a black pair of denim pants. And all of a sudden, when I had really, I hate to say this, but I drove around the block and stopped again, and he was still in the same pose, and I snapped a picture on my phone of him just like hunched over, coat over his head. I keep saying his, who knows, could have been okay, let's not even I'll shut up. His legs were the only thing you could see, his one leg and his one hand. And his hand was cigarette colored when I zoom in, and his pant leg is a black denim pant. So, but he's got my pants on already. They're big pants to fill. Anyway, like I said, I'm all good with it, knowing that my clothes have literally went on the street to somebody wearing them, and he's got a camcorder that he could buy some crack in, and hopefully he smoked it all because I got his crack pipe. Although I'm sure he can get more. Anyway, love you guys. Thank you for hanging out if anybody has, and if you haven't, I guess this is for posterity's sake. Thanks again, Nick. I got to hit the bed. I would love a phone call. Let's do it tomorrow, man.